This program is powered by
उच्च सोचको निर्माण सगरमाथा सिमेन्ट जुनी जुनीलाई
Hello, namaste, and yes, welcome back to another brand new episode of Chiya Guff. Chiya Guff's set is all light up with all this beauty. With me, I have this two beautiful, amazing girls. I know. Jastै गर्दाखेरि चाहिँ यो set नै कस्तो अलि बढी उज्यालो भएको के, and I need to mention this. I'm feeling very bad that I forgot to bring my shades because of their amazing this charm and the aura that they are like spreading around. That's why before I go completely blind, I need to head on towards the short tea break. We will be right back after that. So yes, with you guys and with me, I have this two beautiful girls, Miss Universe ko stage like they set the stage on fire. Keshu and Rakchya, welcome to the show.
Thank you.
Hello.
Thank you. And thank you for that beautiful, amazing introduction.
Oh my God, I know you. It's not something that's coming out of me. It's just happening naturally, because when you're sitting right next to this beauty queens, so it just comes naturally. So what's keeping you girls busy these days? Starting from you, what's keeping you guys busy?
I'm a dentist by profession, so I'm busy with my work, and also my sister's getting married, so a lot of hustle. Monksy laga sa Diyos.
Wow, oh my God, I don't like this word. You moina monksir bhanne moina ne, please remove this out of calendar. What about you?
Mati, I think I'm doing few shoots and I'm working on projects that I want to work for.
Stop being so sweet.
I'm working on few projects that a few months hopefully work on, and it'll be out hopefully.
All the very best for that. Okay, we were having this conversation about how you guys first met before the pageant, and it was a really interesting story.
Yes.
Share with you.
So हामी in social impact social impact video ko shoot garnala dubai we ended up in Patan हैन अनि Patan ma shoot गरिरहेको थियो. Keshu walked up to me and then she introduced herself. I was talking to her and this was the exact same person walks ke uta para and then I'm just like looking and then she's like, don't worry, that's my sister ke usko twin sister, right? So
oh my God, is that a ghost passing by?
I was scared for a while and then she explained and I was like, oh, okay.
Yeah, that happens to a lot of people. That happened like you didn't know that I have a twin, and they're like, so many people come up to me and they're like, hi Keshu, how are you? And they talk to me for a while and I have no clue who they are, but I just go along with them. They're like, oh yeah, I'm good. Oh, how are you? By the way, I'm Keshu, I'm Keshu.
Oh my God.
Yeah, that happens.
What was your first impression, Rakchya, when you met?
So हाम्रो चाहिँ social impact video ko लागि चाहिँ we had a video shoot अनि मेरो पनि coincidentally Patan नै थियो location अनि रकुले पनि त्यही नै shoot गर्न लागेको रहेछ.
Okay, so you call her Roku?
Yeah.
That's cute.
So हामी दुवैजनाको shoot location एउटै थियो अनि I was shooting and I saw Roku, like I saw her shooting like at a distance and I was like, oh my God, that's Rakchya. I have to go talk to her because participant ho, I know her. I've been following all the sabai contestant journey follow गरिरहन्छ नि त. So I was like, I went up to her and I was like, hi, I'm Keshu, and she was like, wow. So that's how we
because
met.
it was so unexpected to meet you there.
Yes, it was.
I really love this thing about you. Usually, when you meet in pageants, you're more like somewhere inside the corner. You feel like that person is my competitor. You never know, this person might beat me. But you were like being a sport and going there, talking to her, because there is some sort of jealousy, but you didn't let that affect you, and you went there. Yes, maybe that's what the beauty of your friendship is.
Our friendship and pageantry ko नै beauty नै त्यो भन्छु क्या म, because that really happens in pageantry, coming from a pageantry background and experiencing pageants so many times. And pageant चाहिँ अरू competitionहरु भन्दा in a way different कसरी हुन्छ भन्दाखेरि pageants मा चाहिँ there's a lot of sisterhood के यो term sisterhood चाहिँ हामीले सुनेको पनि हुन्छ नि त. It's very ठाउँमा associated with pageantry a lot, and it is associated because like for a reason. Okay, the sisterhood चाहिँ हुन्छ नि के pageantry मा, women for another woman, girl for another girl, sisters for each other. Whenever you need, they're like there.
I think we also get time के त्यो अब कति बिहानदेखि बेलुका we all going through the same thing, trying to build the same thing हुन्छ नि throughout close camp मा पनि, and in a way bonded भइ नै हाल्छ.
तर the way you guys complement each other is it's amazing because एकजनाले भनेको कुरा अर्कोले कस्तो मजाले you guys are feeling each other okay, and that's so beautiful. I really loved it. So it's अहिलेको लागि चाहिँ let's head on towards your social impact video. We'll be seeing both of your social impact videos. अहिलेको चाहिँ लागि चाहिँ we'll be heading on towards Rakchya's social impact video, and then we'll have a little more conversation about it. Video. So yes, welcome back after that social impact video by Rakchya. How was it like shooting and everything, about your message that you're trying to convey, everything you share गर्दिनु?
So for me चाहिँ म first time यसरी publicly आफ्नो whole issue को बारेमा कुरा गरेको थिएँ, what I went through and all, because पहिला it was so difficult for me के जाँदाखेरि पनि. Yes, so I have self-harm scars even till date, and then I would see a lot of people like हुन्छ नि, even when they walk and they see me हैन, they would smile and ठ्याक्क हात हेरेर अनि हातमा आँखा गएपछि चाहिँ यसो मुख हेरेर मुख खुम्चाएर हिँड्दिनु हुने के.
They would judge you पनि.
They would judge me a lot हैन, and I've experienced this, but with my closed ones, yes, I have shared it, but as publicly, I've never shared it. So it was very emotional for me in a way. So when I wrote the whole story down, I was like, I was not sure which parts to edit, and I asked my friends to help me, who knew me really well, हैन. के गर्ने त कसरी चाहिँ narrate गर्दा मान्छेका राम्ररी message पुग्छ भनेर. And even shoot गर्दाखेरि पनि के, there were parts हैन when I had to say it, and then I was like, I was not able to say it. Okay? I'm like, we had a time limit, we had to finish the video in, and we were not able to do it. I'm like, but I'm glad how people accepted it.
When you first heard about her story, share गर्नुहुँदाखेरि हैन, यहाँले चाहिँ कसरी हेर्नुभयो? How did you took it? How was it like for you?
So, of course, she talked about the scars. पहिला नै I also noticed the scars, but I thought it was very personal to ask, even despite of the friendship and everything. Some things are very personal. And
true, absolutely.
Yeah, they're very personal, and I respect that that privacy of people. And so I did the same with Roku, and I didn't ask her what it was. So after the video, we got to know about it, and it was a very emotional moment for all of us as well. And so we respect she talked about it, and we are very glad that she's using our platform to spread awareness about it, which is very important.
So yes, the tagline that Miss Universe had, brave, bold and beautiful. So you see, I can see that in you girls. Okay? The message Miss Universe dina prayas गरिरहेको छ. I can see that the fiercelessness that you guys have. The आँखामा I can see that in both of you. So yes, अहिलेको लागि I have a few questions. So I'm gonna ask you those questions, and it's going to be a very fun-filled one.
Wow.
And you're supposed to answer very honestly.
Okay, sure. Excited.
All right, so I'm saying a couple of questions, sir. To be precise, those are questions, sir. Okay. So you guys are supposed to answer never have I ever.
Wow.
If it's interesting,
it's gonna be interesting.
if it's interesting incident, you're supposed to share keep any so that it gets more fun. Okay. So the way it's a like it's a dislike wala dinsu. Both of you guys will be getting a like, a dislike, and if you've done it, done it. If you haven't done it, you haven't done it. Okay. So one's for you.
Thank you.
And this one's for you. All the best.
Don't like the questions, don't
like the questions, don't like the questions. Like say
interesting questions.
Let's start with a cup of tea,
I'm a very tea person too. Are you a coffee person or a tea person? So, Chiya Guff
you've been born for this Chiya Guff, that means. Alright, so with the cup of tea and questions on my hand right here, I'll be starting it. Any interesting answers you're supposed to answer. Okay, these questions are never have I ever, and you're supposed to answer. Need a full day to recover from a night out. You have.
Absolutely.
Yes, absolutely.
Any fun incident that you remember, that you guys remember?
Oh my god. I think it was last time after Miss Universe. Okay. So we all girls, we decided to go out. And that's what you were like, okay, we'll like have some pre-drinks and party, it's gonna be a fun girls' night out, khalko. And as the night grew, we were like, okay, on a full-on party mood, and then we had fun, a lot of fun. But the next day, so I slept at Nina's place that night, and then next day we were like, oh God, we're growing old. We need to recover from this.
Was the same case with you as well?
Yeah, that was one incident as well. And we would say, yo case so we have a group of friends and we party in the medical.
I could see that.
Medical like friends from medical background. And hostel we used to party a lot. And so actually party ma bholipalt bihan duty janu parne थियो के. And we were like कसरी उठ्ने के, because we were partying till late and it was a hard time for us to drag ourselves up, and this was half asleep. So,
oh my God, that sounds crazy. Okay. Okay. Never have I ever wanted to be one of the Kardashians.
No.
You never dreamt of being a part of being Kardashian's family. All right, that's interesting. Faked being sick.
You've never done it in school?
No. Like valid reason so no.
You've never faked being sick?
You're a very gany child.
Very gany bacha.
I used to fake like crazy being sick.
Yes,
when
you
I never used to miss a day.
Oh my God.
So it's like
a very gany, obedient kid.
Usko profession kya hai?
Dentist. For a reason. For a reason.
All right. Lied for being late. You don't. Oh my God.
I haven't.
We connect in this thing. I'm always late.
I'm like, I just say the thing, and then the other person might get offended or like even annoyed because it'll just come out. Okay, why are you like? There's been an incident. So I was supposed to go for a meeting, but utna sakena. मैले भनेको थिएँ कि early meeting morning चाहिँ नराखौँ भनेर, but they insisted, and then I'm like okay भयो हैन, but I overslept. I did not make it on time है. त्यो पनि उसमा pageant उसमा थियो के. So I was supposed to attend and it was early morning. I'm training like पुग्नु पर्ने. I'm like half an hour, 45 minutes late. Eh?
Oh my God.
And then I enter and then they're like, why are you late? And I'm like, I overslept. It just came out like that. And I'm late for a training and 45 minutes late and I said I overslept.
Oh
that
God.
was
but
all I could
that's
say.
brutally honest. You are brutally honest, darling. All right. Next question goes like, lied about your test results.
Test
whom?
results.
To whom?
It depends. Your parents, maybe.
I might have done that.
I have done a lot of times. I have done
You're
that.
a good student, weren't you?
She's a very gani bacha.
Gani bacha.
I'm very close to my parents, so it's always easy talking to them about whatever the situation is. So I'm just telling
my
them,
God.
I'm sorry. See, I'm sorry. I didn't perform well, but yeah.
Oh my God.
I have lied.
I need to like have my face just the boy while I say, you know. Planned a funny prank on someone, but it misfired. Have you ever pranked someone? Tried to
Yes,
prank?
I feel like I've... Oh yes, I have.
No.
Never
I
pranked
played
anyone.
a few pranks, but it hasn't misfired.
What about you?
I have. The prank worked, but because it worked, my friends were really upset. I'll share this one.
Okay.
I'll share this one. It's really interesting. So I think I was 16 or 17, and we were I think I was 17. So we were a group of friends. And हामी जहिलेसँग hang out गर्थ्यौँ हैन. अनि one day all of a sudden, me and the person I was dating, then we decided to play a prank on them. And we told them that because we wanted to really date one another for longer, then we went and we got married early morning भनेर के. अनि कस्तो मज्जाले prank carry out गर्यो हैन. पुरा full dressed on भएर whole thing के, we did the whole thing.
Oh my
And
God.
they came, we were at their place हैन. अनि सदिक्षाको प्लेसमा चाहिँ हामी बसिरहेको थियो. And then my friends, they panicked so bad, they were like, okay, एकैछिन रिसाएर निस्क्यो के. And my friends, they were so nice. बिचरा उनीहरू त घर गएर अब I'm 17, it's illegal, no? So they were like, okay, we have to find a solution to this. We cannot let you guys get screwed up because of the stupidity you did. And उनीहरू त बिचरा घर गएर पेरेन्ट्सहरूसँग whatever they had हुन्छ नि क्याशहरू सबै कलेक्ट गरेर okay, figure it out.
Two darling friends.
And then I'm like,
Oh my
एकैछिन
God.
now
How did you have the energy to pull off a prank like that for such a long time? I mean, it takes so much energy.
No,
I
they
would
actually
never
got
done
upset
that.
and they left. I did not know they would actually go through all that and bring us and come with help. And at that moment, I'm like, I don't know.
17.
Yes.
Yeah, at 17. Now
Point
I
to
don't
be
know.
noted.
Now I don't know what to do about it. Like, yeah.
Oh my god, that's insane.
So when
That's insane to
I
think
said it to them, that is when it backfired because they were really, really upset.
Okay, snuck out of house without letting anyone know.
Snuck out चाहिँ हैन snuck in चाहिँ गरेछ धेरैचोटि
After a late night party.
late night
Yes,
party.
I think I've also sneaked in, but I've not snuck out.
Oh my god.
Sneaked in.
Alright. Had a fling with someone you regret. Like you just had this thing, you're just hanging out and now you regret.
No, I don't.
I don't regret.
Yes.
Okay, you had a fling?
I've had
with-
flings,
yeah,
but I don't
not
regret any of them.
Okay, good. Because I regret a lot of flings. Ugly cried for no reason, absolutely no reason. You've ugly cried like crazy.
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
Like, don't you have crazy PMS? Oh my god. I'm like at a point, and you're off for no reason. The mood is like so off, and you're like sad, and you get so cranky, and this you feel so emotional, and at a point you feel like crying, and then you cry, and then you get your periods, and you're like,
Okay,
that's
now
why.
I understand.
That's
Alright, okay. Have you ever imagined yourself that you're a lead character or heroine of a movie and acted like that, like in front of me? Oh my god.
of course, all the time.
Okay, so who do you imagine yourself as?
I'm like this bubbly Bollywood things,
Like
Bollywood.
Karina.
Karina,
like,
That's the guy.
Boo.
So I don't know if you have watched our prelim interviews. अनि मलाई प्रशान्त सरले सोध्नु भएको थियो कि so who's your favorite contestant भनेर and then I was like I almost did that अपनी favorite thing but I was like okay it's like it's an interview, behave a little, say it in a good way.
I remember talking about
Yeah, backstage I was like, I almost did it and then I told Prashant sir पनि पछि so you almost got the bubbly character out of me
My favorite too. Okay, so you do feel that. I still have a lot of more interesting questions lined up, but for now we need to head on towards a short commercial break. We will be right back after that. Come back after that short commercial break. You guys are watching Chiya Guff now with this beautiful, amazing girls. I am Smarika. The cameraman dai त्यहाँ पछाडि एकदम मक्खर हाँसिरहनु भएको छ. He's regretting that he got married really very soon and त्यसपछि एकदम छिटो जन्मिनु भयो भनेर. Same goes to यताको हाम्रो भेटलाई पनि. So yes, welcome back again. What I wanted to know from you girls was like about the pageant itself, you know? Because since you've been a part of it, you've lived the life, you've gone through it. How crazy is your pageant go life? How hectic is it? How is it like?
It is very, very hectic. Patient ko barema sochदाखेरि it might not look like a lot happens and a lot goes into it, but experiencing it, organizing ma pani, of course, there's a lot of hassle and a lot of work. But as a contestant, there's like not just this. It's not about what you look on stage. It's not. It's not just about the walk. It's not just about how you speak and present yourself, but everything that goes in and around 24/7, and even before that. It's a lot of work. So हाम्रो contestants पनि participate गर्नुभएको contestants पनि हाम्रो close camp भइराख्दाखेरि के कुरा हुन्थ्यो भन्दाखेरि we used to be like sitting around for a while and त्यसपछि girls used to be like oh my god मैले त सोचेकै थिएन यस्तो गाह्रो हुन्छ भनेर सोचेकै थिएन हुन्छ के सो हाम्रो क्लोज क्याम्पमा चाहिँ कस्तो हुन्थ्यो भन्दाखेरि half an hour break पायो भने पनि हामीले half an hour को personal time पायो भने पनि we used to be like okay we have half an hour break, let's sit down girls जस्तो हुन्थ्यो क्या so imagine that level of work. So it's crazy. It's crazy.
Oh my god.
When we look at pageants, we don't look at it त्यसरी के we are like हैन त्यस्तो हुँदैन जस्तो लाग्छ नि त. Once you're there, you understand के कति धेरै hard work goes in. There's so many things you have to work on. I still remember बिहान 6 देखि start हुन्थ्यो हैन and we would like choreography everything. It would be end around sometimes 11:30 at night. And then बिहान 6 देखि 11:30 सम्म हुन सक्छ के कुनै days. Some days yes it's less hectic, but then there's so much work that goes in it.
It's not just fun
So
and
much.
games. There's a lot of work that goes.
Okay, so when you see during the finale, all you see is this dolled up girls, and you are speaking very fluently and everything. But a lot of effort is behind whatever is being presented to you, not just from contestants, from the organizers and everything. Kattiko pressurized feel when you guys were training and everything. And you see other your co-contestants they're equally talented, equally skilled, everything. And kattiko pressurized you guys you would feel at that time.
Pressure though, obviously pressure feel huncha हैन because you have thought about this particular thing for such a long time, you waited for it and you're finally there. So obviously pressurized to feel huncha, but pageant also, one of the things that pageant teaches you is dealing with pressure, okay? So obviously despite of the pressure, performing despite of the pressure, being there and doing everything, you know, it just makes you not just physically but also mentally and emotionally strong, okay? So you know, there's a lot of it teaches us to handle the pressure a lot.
But when it comes to you, you've seen a lot, we've seen on your videos as well, you know, social impact videos. How challenging was it for you personally to go there to compete? And was there a fear of like, maybe I might not prove myself the right way that I'm supposed to, or the way I want to? Was there that sort of question revolving in your head?
No, not exactly, Bantu, because this time when I went for it, I knew that I want to be there, okay? And there was one thing, so last time when I came back from a pageant, my sister is the person I'm most close with, and okay? So were you yourself during that pageant? And that's the best part about you, and that is what was missing. What did you want people to see? Okay? So this time I was so sure, okay? No matter how much it's there, no matter what pressure is there, I have to be myself because I want people to see me.
Because I am my favorite.
I want people to see me. I've worked to be my favorite. I was at this point where I did not like anything about me. So I am this, I am that. I would just complain. But now, from that, I've come to a point where like, I can make this work. I have so many good that I can neglect the bad, or even work on it to make it better towards what I want. Change गर्न नसक्ने कुरा त change हुँदैन नि त, त्यो त accept गर्नु पर्यो नि.
Wow, true. So while I'm talking to you girls, literally I can feel the vibes of talking to these girls from a pageant, because you've got this all set beautiful answers, you know. Sorry, how do you come up with these answers? Okay, like when to stage you know, when you guys were being asked to finale question, I was sitting there and wondering, oh my god, how are these girls going to answer? And then I remember you girls answering your answers, and how do you come up with the moment the answer, and how this all happens? Are you like prepared for it? How does this all happen?
We don't have set up answers, okay? So हामीले कुनै पनि कुरा हेर्यो भने how we see it चाहिँ, I think we are trained. So हाम्रो ट्रेनिङमा पनि we need to see the same thing in a different way, okay? हामीलाई different perspective बाट हेर्नु भनेर सिकाइया हुन्छ हैन, and that is how we process it, okay? अनि त्यसले गरेर चाहिँ हाम्रो answers त्यसरी आउँछ जस्तो लाग्छ कि I think it's a whole process. It's not like, okay, you question सोध्छ यो answer भन्छु भनेर थाहा हुँदैन के, but यो कुनै पनि question सोध्यो भने त्यसलाई कसरी चाहिँ मैले हेर्छु, what is my way and my perspective भनेर चाहिँ we see it that way and we say it that way, okay? It's a lot of work.
Yeah, I absolutely agree. यसमा चाहिँ के भन्दाखेरि obviously whenever a question is asked, we are speaking our mind, you know, how we perceive the topic, what our outlook is towards that question or that topic being talked about, you know, and that is always our perception. But I think तपाईले सोध्नु भएको क्वेशनमा चाहिँ के हो भन्दाखेरि कसरी हामीले त्यो क्वेशन डिल गर्छ भन्दाखेरि I think it's practice, because obviously के क्वेशन सोध्दाखेरि you are like question सोध्यो, you have a particular set of particular answer in your head, you have your thoughts, but what comes out is how you deal with it, you know, at that situation. And it is all about practice, and it's all about training your mind to deal question in a situation like that. So it's training your mind. So you know,
So your answer itself was given. So you wanted to be in a position that say let's say pageant industry line, you would uplift and do something for this sector. Your answer was like that, I remember. You being in a completely different profession, and having a passion for something, how do you think you're going to manage all this? How will you take forward your passion about future now?
Obviously I come from a medical background, and so talking about the question, you know, there are so many things I want to do in life. I don't box myself. Preliminary interviews are because I see that time and again it comes up because I strongly believe in it. Okay? Because I don't think there's life मा चाहिँ एउटा मात्र कुरा गर्नुपर्छ भन्ने मलाई कहिले पनि लाग्दैन के we don't need to box ourselves so there are millions of possibilities and millions of things we can become and we can choose to do whatever we want to do with our lives so that's what it is अनि leading को कुरामा चाहिँ future ma gaeपछि of course I see myself doing something in the health sector trying to make a difference positive impact in the health sector of course by leading by being in decision making circles is what I aspire to do but obviously beauty passion ma I said that because I believe in my answer थियो हैन believe that beauty passion ta नाममै beauty passion छ नि त so the impact it can make in जुन त्यो हाम्रो stereotypical beauty standards हुन्छ नि त्यसलाई जुन ब्रेक गर्न सक्छ ब्युटी प्यासनले by including inclusivity जुन छ हाम्रो मिस युनिभर्स कोर्समा inclusivity भयो भने चाहिँ एकदमै राम्ररी त्यो ब्युटी स्ट्यान्डर्ड्सहरु ब्रेक गर्न सक्छ जस्तो मलाई लाग्छ
अहिलेको लागि चाहिँ after listening to your amazing answer like this अहिलेको लागि I want to head on towards your social impact clip for now we're heading on towards the social impact clip by beautiful Keshu अहिलेको लागि enjoy this one we will be right back after that welcome back after that clip so yes from the head herself यो भिडियोको बारेमा अलिकति के शेयर गर्दिनु न
so मेरो प्रोजेक्ट सजक चाहिँ मलाई एकदमै passionate feel हुने कुरा हो because while growing up पनि we have never had the sex positive communication sex positive conversations हरु नै कहिले पनि भएको छैन के so whatever little we know or we got to know even as growing up भन्छ नि त्यो पनि whatever we little know was from our friends or a little bit of research on the internet and but which is obviously not very reliable so मेरो project सजक चाहिँ to make teenagers more aware and informed about their own sexual health so that they can be more informed about their sexual health. So it's about providing teenagers with a comprehensive sexual health education. So I've collaborated with doctors, sexologists सँग पनि collaborate गरेको छ उजाला फाउन्डेसन सँग collaborate गरेको छ to plan it so that it can be more impactful यसको impact बढाउनलाई age appropriate बनाउनलाई so किनभने यो sexual health education सँग deal गरिराख्दाखेरि चाहिँ it's a very sensitive topic as well हैन so त्यसको लागि चाहिँ त्यसलाई more age appropriate बनाउनलाई चाहिँ I've collaborated to plan and to implement it. I've collaborated with Canopy Nepal and they're very supportive and we are planning it अहिले पनि so yeah
so are you guys still planning on carrying out your social impact video बनाउनु पर्छ त्यसको त्यसलाई अझै पनि फ्युचरमा carry on गर्ने नै प्लान गर्नु
yes obviously yeah we are doing it
एउटै सुरमा भन्नु के yes
yeah because हाम्रो advocacy चाहिँ it's not just for the sake of the advocacy it's something that we feel strongly about and so despite of
it's so close to our heart there's no leaving it behind
yes
it goes along with us
oh my god I would love to know more about that so while we know more about it you guys take a short commercial break we will be right back after that Alright, welcome back after that short commercial break. You guys are watching Chiya Guff ma aba bhani palo bhayeko cha this or that ko. I'll be asking you guys this or that question ani this or that ko this or that answer garnu paryo hai ta okay this one is insane hai ta what would you do this or that eat peanut flavored poo or poo flavored peanut butter what would you do
what
or that
what definitely the second one because there's no way eating poo
at least okay
no thank you Smarika
okay dai tyo plate bhi dinu parcha jasto cha they're not having it or go find $100,000 that you can keep or find $1 million that you have to give to charity
obviously
second one yeah second one
no I would not do that म त first one मै जान्थ्यो होला
अब यो कस्तो ब्युटी प्यासनबाट आएको भएर भने जस्तो लाग्यो होला हैन but that's a huge amount and if that can make a difference
why not
I loved your logic it's so beautiful okay be able to turn something into reality by drawing it shakalaka boom boom style or make something
memories
or make something disappear by erasing it
obviously the first one you shakalaka boom boom moment too because 90s kids while growing up I had this amazing
pencil.
No, I had this amazing fantasy, you know, of owning a pencil, and I and my sister used to draw things. You bonni bhako bhayo bhanera we used to draw so much.
Bichama trendy थियो नि, everyone had this shakalaka
Yeah, I
boom
had
boom
one.
I also
I
had
had
one.
one as well. All right. Skinny dip with a co-worker, classmate, or a complete stranger.
I would go with a complete stranger.
First one.
Yeah.
What if the stranger is not hot enough? Still, you're okay with it.
Yeah, I'm okay with it.
I think first one, because I don't think I'll be comfortable with a stranger.
A co-worker, you'll have to see him tomorrow. It's gonna be so awkward.
Who knows what goes along after that? Like a good thing in a good way.
That's really interesting. Okay. What would you want? Free food for life or free Wi-Fi for life?
Free food for life. Food is life. Food is love. Everything.
All right. You have two choices. Okay. Marry your enemy and save your mom's life, or marry the person of your dreams, but your mom turns into a drug addict.
Obviously, marry an enemy. Like anything for mom. Like why? I mean, you can just marry and divorce then. Like who cares?
Oh my god.
There is always an option.
Like you can't turn your mom into a drug addict. Hello?
She'd be like, hey baby. I know this. Sorry, very bad joke. Break up with your partner who you caught cheating, or cheat on them to get even.
Obviously.
What would you do?
Obviously, break up, yaar.
Okay.
Yeah.
What would you do? Write a book about your life, or have someone who hates you make a movie about your life.
Who hates us? That would be interesting, actually.
Okay. Write a book about your life, or have someone who hates you make a movie about your life.
So write it ourselves, or I don't know.
Write it yourself, or someone or your enemy makes a movie about your life.
I think the second one would be interesting because
Second
त्यो
one.
मान्छेको perception, somebody who hates us, to
Yeah.
see us and to portray us in a way, obviously that would
हाम्रो
influence.
पर्सपेक्टिभ हाम्रो लाइफको त हामीलाई थाहा छ नि त, but then it would be really interesting to know how someone who hates us would see our lives.
Imagine you're doing this entry and background music, it's like the communist things, and you're making this entry like crazy.
हामीलाई त पुरा villain बनाएर portray गरिरहेको
Then we want to be the Bollywood bubbly, and then we are like all.
South Indian movie, toothpick entering back to make it. Oh my god. Alright, so that was it. So yes, I hope it was fun for you guys.
It was.
Yeah, we are almost to the end of our today's episode. I know we had this really fun chit chat. Before leaving, I am pretty sure there should be something that you guys must really love to share. But before sharing, one simple question I want to ask you, both of you girls, turn-wise answer. After everything that you've seen, everything you've done, you've reached a point, you know at least something about life. So for you individually, how would you describe love, life, success and failure? Your चारवटा कुराहरु चाहिँ you don't need to exaggerate एकदम लामो भन्नु परेन हैन, from all the learnings that you've learned, love, life, success or failure, how do you take it?
Love or life to मेरो लागि, I think complete honesty नै हो, the first thing that comes with it. You have to be honest with yourself first, of course, and then with everybody around you. I think that brings out positivity, and not just that, but that brings out greatness in everybody, okay? If you're honest with yourself and with others, because that's authentic, that's real, and that's beautiful, okay? So honesty नै हो मेरो लागि. अनि success र failures मा चाहिँ I think success लाई हामीले कसरी हेर्छौँ भने हुन्छ नि, एउटा पर्टिकुलर सेट अफ थिङ्किङ हुन्छ नि मान्छेहरूको, यो एजमा यति गर्नुपर्छ, यो एजमा यति गर्ने, ट्याक एजुकेसनमा पनि ब्याचलर्स मास्टर्स जब एन्ड दिस रिटायरमेन्ट, यो टक 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 हुन्छ नि. अनि त्यसै म्यारेजमा पनि ल यति वर्ष भएपछि म्यारेज गर्नुपर्छ. अल दिस थिङ्स लाइक अघि पनि आई मेन्सन अबाउट बक्सिङ युर सेल्फ इन्टु दिस स्टिरियोटिपिकल एक्सपेक्टेसन्स.
टाइमलाइन बनाएको छ कि हामीले. वी अलरेडी हेभ इट. द सोसाइटी हेज गिभन अस अ टाइमलाइन द्याट वी जस्ट ट्राइङ टु किप अप एन्ड फलो इट.
त्यो एक्सपेक्टेसन्सबाट चाहिँ यु निड टु ब्रेक योर सेल्फ. अनि त्यो एक्सपेक्टेसन्स नदिने अरूलाई, त्यो एक्सपेक्टेसन्स फुलफिल गर्न नखोज्ने, आफूलाई त्यो प्रेसर नदिने, अनि त्यो मेन्टालिटी आफू पनि नराख्ने इज आई थिङ्क भेरी इम्पोर्टेन्ट.
I like this answer of yours. So nice.
Speeches, come on, गर्दैछु. And I really loved it. I'm taking this with me. Okay? We should not confine yourself within a box when you guys. I absolutely love this. Okay? This is so beautiful. Yeah. What about you? How do you take love, life, success, and failure?
Okay, for me, love in life would be like embracing the unknown. You just have to put your faith, take what comes with it, and set your boundaries. That's how you take love in life for me. Success, I think it has to be, it should not be set for you by someone else, okay? But you have to be true to yourself and make it for yourself, what you want. How do you want to describe it? Ani, यसमा पनि म भन्छु success is also like overrated भन्छ के मान्छेहरूले. No. Just like happiness, यो चाहिँ happiness वाला conversation थियो. Success is just like happiness, okay? It's not overrated, but it's very misunderstood by people भन्छ के म चाहिँ. अनि failure चाहिँ, I think it's a necessity for all of us. It teaches us so much, and I think we tend to forget and appreciate good things in our life if we don't fail.
Yes, absolutely.
We don't. Every day आइरहेको के घरमा मम्मीले जहिले दाल माम बनाउनुहुन्छ नि हेपेर हामी खाना जान्छ नि बाहिर त्यस्तै हुन थाल्छ के हाम्रो लाइफ.
Absolutely true. If दुईजनाले एकअर्कालाई तीनटा adjective दिनु परेको भए, what are the 3 adjectives you would give to her? And same goes to you.
What do you think about me?
Obviously, Rakchya lagi, she would be cheerful, gorgeous, and confident.
Wow. And what about you? What are the 3 adjectives that you would give her that would define her?
I would say beautiful, smart, and confident.
Okay.
Confidently beautiful.
Yeah, very confidently beautiful.
Nice. Before leaving, you need to tell something to our audience about her that you personally feel like is in your deep core of your heart. Just pour your heart out. What do you feel about her? What do you think about her? And what do you want for her? And same goes to you.
Okay. So one of the things that I find really cute about her is that she talks to things. Okay? Actually, I was just sitting beside her and she was like, and I was like, who is she talking to? She was talking to her goat race. Okay?
Oh my god,
she literally talks to everything.
Oh my god, I'm practicing this now.
So that's really cute about her. So what I would tell her and what I would wish for her is that may she be able to show that love and that empathy towards people and everybody around her and throughout her life, and share that cheerful love with everybody around.
Oh, that was so beautiful, short and sweet, and I really love this talking to things stuff. Thanks for sharing that. I'm practicing. Okay, what about you? What would you share about?
With Keshu, I think she's very confident and she knows how to convey her message. Okay? That is something I really admire in her.
I totally agree on that.
उसलाई चाहिँ कसरी कुन कुरा मलाई आफ्नो मेसेज कसरी को माथि पुर्याउँछ हैन ठ्याक्क ठाउँ हेरेर सिचुएसन हेरेर बोल्न सक्छ के उ चाहिँ. So she knows how to keep it balanced. So I think this quality is something that is going to take you a long way, and I hope you keep it and you kind of grow with it.
Thank you, babe.
Oh my god, that's so cute. Alright, Janu bhanda agadi a short message that you would love to share with your loved ones, your family members, friends, everyone around there who've been supporting you Miss Universe ko throughout journey ma via voting hola ya. There are so many ways they've been supporting you, right? Any message that you would love to convey?
From the bottom of my heart, thank you so much, because people have been messaging me, like they're like, you're doing so good, you were good at this, you're good, I really like this and that every little message, chine mansehरुले त गर्नुहुन्छ नि त नचिने मान्छेहरुले पनि जब मेसेज गर्नुहुन्छ एउटा सानो मेसेज पनि it makes so much difference, it makes our days actually, and that makes us feel so not just happy but appreciated, because we put so much effort into becoming and presenting ourselves in a way that we do at a pageant or otherwise पनि, and त्यो कुरा मान्छेले appreciate गर्नुहुँदा चाहिँ एकदम धेरै खुसी लाग्छ. अनि भर्खर तपाईले भन्नुभयो जस्तै आफ्नो loved ones के भन्न चाहनुहुन्छ भन्दा म त एकदमै धेरै thank you, because my family, my sister, my mom, my sisters, other sisters, my best friend, everybody, they've been like there for me, and this not a single thing would have been possible without them. So thank you, my sister Keshu, and everybody.
I'm really looking forward to meet Keshu.
Yes, I would love that. I would love
They're
for
just
you to meet her.
identical. You're like, you'll be confused. Which one is Keshu? Which one is Keshu?
Oh my god, I'm really looking forward to that. Okay, so your turn now.
So for me, I would like to say thank you to everyone who supported me, shared their experiences with me, showered me with all the love. Especially my sister and my family. You guys have been my strength. Thank you so much. अनि सधैँ यसरी नै माया गरिरहनु म पनि माया गरिरहने छु हजुर सबैलाई धेरै धेरै माया.
That's so adorable of both of you guys. I had a lot of questions, I know, to ask you, but यतिकै रमाइलो गर्दा गर्दै नै time flew by, and I would love to have you girls again, and we can talk a lot more about a lot of stuff for sure. But for now, thank you so much for coming. Thank you so much for taking your time.
Thank you so much for having us.
Thank you so much for having us.
We had a really great time.
You guys sing so well. Okay? Trust me, you have this amazing chemistry. Once then you guys don't overlap each other, and I really love your chemistry. I just hope your chemistry, your friendship, it just grows stronger by time, because you guys perfectly complement each other. Okay, eksto maza you guys are complementing, you know. And I hope you saw this, because you guys always help each other grow. You always water each other. And it was lovely having you. Thank you so much.
Lovely being here.
It was lovely being here.
So on that note, we will have to say goodbye to you all. It was lovely having these beautiful girls and talking to them for sure. We will be back again tomorrow as well, same time, same place. Till then, you guys take care of yourselves.
This program is powered by
उच्च सोचको निर्माण सगरमाथा सिमेन्ट जुनी जुनीलाई